Hello, welcome to this video on how to design original torchon lace patterns. In 4 lessons, we will make pattern stamps, generate a design, turn that into a lace pattern, and solve problems. In this 4th lesson, we will solve problems and take the process through to a finished piece of lace. Lesson 4, Making it your own. Preparing to make it up, overcoming problems and doing it your way. Size and complexity. What size is your pattern? Is your pillow big enough? Splitting your pattern and choice of threads. In previous lessons, we have shown how to turn a stamp design into your own lace pattern. Many different patterns can result from just one stamp. Here are a few examples in differing sizes. Here is our original pattern 28 cm square. This needs 55 pairs of bobbins. A pattern for a cushion cover 34 cm square, which needs about 65 pairs of bobbins. A pattern for a tray cloth 34 by 54, that also needs 65 pairs. A design with a secondary dotted pattern at 29 cm needs about 55 pairs. And here is another larger variation of 41 cm, needing about 80 pairs. Finally, here is a pattern on a circular grid 27 cm in diameter, needs about 55 pairs. So you see, you can easily design your own individual pattern in a size depending on what you intend to use it for. Plotter dot grids come in dozens of other options and sizings, so you have plenty of choice. Having decided what you wish to make, how big is your pattern? Do you have access to a lace pillow that is large enough? If not, what can you do about it? Pillow sizes. For square, rectangular pieces, large block pillows, typically about 61 cm, are ideal, but they may not be readily available. Small square and circular patterns can probably be accommodated on circular pillows. Splitting your pattern. If your pillow is too small for your pattern, don't despair. You can usually divide or split your pattern into smaller sized portions. Here, the red line shows a good place to split this pattern. Take care to make sure you have the joining pins in both parts of the pattern. You will have to cut up 2 copies either side of the line. Sew the second piece into the first as you make it. Choice of threads. Threads are available in a range of thicknesses and colours. It is important to use the right thickness for the size of the grid in your pattern. You can find help choosing threads using the yarn tables on contemporarylace.com. The designs shown earlier were based on a 5mm grid, and 40 or 52 thread would be most suitable. For larger pieces, thicker threads such as Bokken 16-2 linen could be used with large continental bobbins. Choosing colours. Each pattern offers opportunities and restrictions with colour. A pattern with joined and divided trails may best be made in one colour to focus on stitch variety. Other shades may be added for continuous trails or edgings, or hung in and out to emphasize certain features. Making it up. So now you should have all the elements in place to experiment with your designs. Let's look at a summary of the whole process. We'll look at a completed project based on another stamp which will highlight the different opportunities for colour interpretation. First we showed you how to make stamps using Speedball EasyCarve, but you could use sticky pack foam or even a potato. Then we learnt how to create differently shaped patterns using the stamps. We chose a shape with which to stamp our pattern from the same original sheet as the first one. It was first stamped in horizontal formation, we also tried stamping it vertically, it was rotated in different orientations. Extra stamps were added around the outside, and the design progressed from there. A square trial pattern was produced. Then it was lengthened into a cloth to fit an antique tray. Thought was given to making it in 3 colours, dominated by a fresh green to suit some home furnishings. There is an art to choosing the balance of colours, and you will not always get it right, but you will learn by experience. We had a range of colours to choose from. 74 at the top was too dark, 73 was just right, 72 was good with it. 71 was too yellow, so the paler 63 was chosen. But 74, 73 and 72 may have produced a more subtle result. The colour scheme was plotted out in advance to see where to hang the pairs in. Care has to be taken not to let any threads escape from the 3 bands of lace. We then made up the tray cloth using the Balcony 52 colour threads with small continental bobbins on a 61cm block pillow. It was made in a circular fashion, working from one corner, the top left, around the top and down one side, along the bottom and then down the other side, sewing into the first side along the way. The completed cloth fitted the tray perfectly, with the greens contrasting with the browns of the wood. The central green contrast was perhaps not the better colour choice, however, when in use, no one will notice. This method has been used with students on 3 continents, always with delightful results. Practice makes perfect. If your first attempt does not attract you, just keep trying. Each attempt will inform the next. There's no limit to the number of different stamps you can design. Here are some I've used for decades. Your stamps can be simple or more detailed. You can easily design patterns using 1 or more stamps, although all of these are from just 1 stamp. Just by experimenting, interesting patterns will emerge. You can see more patterns and finished lace in Contemporary Lace for You. A range of ready design pattern packs made using these techniques is also available. All you need is some simple materials, your imagination, and some time to play. Thanks for watching. Happy designing! Useful books include Pattern Design for Torchon Lace, Drafting Torchon Lace Patterns, An Introduction to Bobbin Lace Making, and Discover, Explore, Master Torchon. Balcony 52 threads and Plotter Dot torchon grids are available from lacebobbins.com.